The celebrity endorsements are rolling in for the presidential campaign season, and Donald Trump has gotten one that has really surprised a lot of people. Amber Rose, who was apparently at an event with the former president and first lady recently, she posted this photo with a very simple caption, Trump 2024. Well, it was a very simple caption that got a ton of comments and backlash from some of Amber's fans and supporters who have felt like she was always someone who stood for feminism, that she, look, here in Hollywood, Amber's famous for organizing an annual event called the Slut Walk. That is all about not shaming women for what they wear and their choices in society. But a lot of people feel like supporting Donald Trump flies in the face of that. And
she made a point about abortion.
Yes.
She made a point of talking about abortion.
Yeah. She said, blank y'all think Biden cares about black people? Sad. Do your research. I did. I'll always put women first. Y'all want biological men in women's sports? Trump supports the most reasonable compromise on abortion. Stop being brainwashed because we're people of color. Make your own decisions.
Now, I will say that when you look at the polling,
there are
a lot of people of color who are moving over to the Trump side for various reasons. A lot of Hispanic people are actually against Biden's immigration policies, and that was a driving force in increasing Trump's popularity there. So it is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I get confused sometimes because you never hear anyone say, oh, white people should vote for and then plug in the candidate. For some reason, the Hispanic vote and the black vote, they're often talked about as if it's like a monolithic group that has to vote
but also
one
because
way.
It can make a big difference in the election.
Oh no,
right.
and make no mistake about it, and I actually looked up the numbers. So at this time, in 2020, Biden had 81% of support amongst the black voters, and Trump had 9%. That's now at 22% for Trump and 69% for Biden. If that holds, Donald Trump is going to be president of the United States. Make no mistake about that. Joe Biden cannot win with these numbers. It can't happen.
Well, I mean, people are obviously talking about that. I want to get back to the voting bloc issue. That's really nothing new, that Jews used to be, tried and true Democrats.
Right.
Gays the same way. And I just think that society has become so much more homogenized where it's not a clear thing on any one side where there's predictability in terms of how people are going to vote. I don't know. I mean, what's interesting about Amber Rose?
It can't be monolithic because not everybody has the same issue that's most important to them.
That's right.
Right, and that's what you're going to vote.
That's absolutely true.
What issues are most important to you?
You know what's really interesting? Amber Rose has an ally when it comes to supporting Trump, which is a guy that she dated.
Yes. Assuming that Kanye West is still a Donald Trump supporter, I think that's probably fair to assume.
Interesting. By the way, closing arguments will happen a week from today in the Hush Money trial.
I think Amber Rose is just an opportunist. I feel like she's going to go wherever her money is going to be safe. And like they also stated, she did date Kanye West, and she's going to go where the money is. She doesn't really care about women's rights at this point. It's where her money is going to be safest to me.
Well, and if you're right, it does kind of speak to what Charles just said, which is people get motivated by different issues. And yeah, some people get motivated on the money side. Some people get motivated on the immigration side and women's rights side. It's complicated.